Hey guys, and welcome back to the Borussia Dortmund FIFA 21 kind of rebuild at the moment because we're not doing the best, but welcome back. If you haven't seen the last episode, go watch it. Hit the like button if you're excited for what we've got today. As speaking of what we've got today, we have the league leaders first. Yes, we play Bayern Munich in our first game today away from home, and then we have Union Berlin, Augsburg, Strasbourg, is that, or Strasbourg? Then we have the second leg against Sevilla. So we're going to play Bayern Munich, we're going to play Sevilla, and I think we'll play Strasbourg, or whoever's closest to us in the league by that point. And yeah, how's your day going, guys? Just a little question, and if you haven't already, subscribe to the channel, almost at 800. And also, as I look at the table, we've got some serious ground to build up. We've lost 4 games. Wolfsburg are above us, only losing 1. They are on fire this season, and only 4 points off Bayern. We, unfortunately, are 13 points off, so it might take a rebuild to get nearer to them at the top of the league. And, of course, catch up to Wolfsburg, but it's just as goals against. Look at that. Out of all them top teams, in the top 8, we've conceded the most in 31. Some teams in 12th, like Union Berlin, even 14th place Mainz, have conceded less than us. That is shocking, and it needs to be stopped, as I've got this team out to hopefully prevent the goals going in. So we've got Burkitt in the net, Josh Vajman, Thomas Delaney, Emre Can and Schultz. It's not the strongest defence, but it's the strongest at the moment, with Witsel and Zakaria in front in the CDM positions, Brandt and Marco Reus in cams, with Haaland and Ruzicka up front. Sancho still benched, Holsek unfortunately, Martin, Guerrero, Hinteregger and Meunier is never really going to push for Josh Vajman's spot because Vajman's doing okay for a 72 rated. As it may be a bit of a test, but I'm going to play him against Bayern, and come on, let's try and get the win. And here we are, the Allianz Arena, the Aliens Arena, the Supernatural that are always at the top of the league. And let's have a look at the team that Bayern put out. Neuer in net, I'm going to call him Meunier, with Davis, Varane, Martinez and Connor Cody, with Kimmich and Goretzka, Sane, Muller and Bailey, with Aubameyang up front. Connor Cody is playing right back. Oh my god, they've got Pavard on the bench. They've got Theo Hernandez on the bench. They've got bloody Connor Cody at right back. Bayern Munich. I'm not calling him bad, of course, but he's a Wolves boy through and through, and he's at bloody Bayern Munich, top of the Bundesliga. You can't script that. And oh dear, Aubameyang through already, and he went to pass it back for some reason. He'd already beaten Nicola Schultz, who is now fully trained at left back, should be better, although wasn't covering himself in glory there, as it's talking about Schmelzer retiring. Okay, I don't care, as we've got a ball in Ruzicka, can't just get it into Haaland though, so we're going to pass it normally into Haaland. Now Reus, can he get around his man? Oh, he was just shepherded off from Connor. And it's his debut as well for Connor Cody. He's getting a start against Dortmund. I mean, I won't really start him against Dortmund. We're not doing the best, yeah, but still, I'd never start him against Haaland. We're the top scorers, even though we conceded a lot of goals, as that's a poor pass forward. And Zakaria, maybe he could train as a centre-back if we got another central midfielder in his position, and maybe possibly change the formation, as they've got an attack on here. That's a good ball through. Goretzka, I think it was, or Kimmich, just missing, so we've been let off the hook a little bit there. Can we try and counter-attack from it, though? It's gone out to Reus. We've got Haaland in the box. Almost 90 rated Haaland. Can he leap? Oh, it's straight to Raphael Varane. And it's not the most lively game, but it's had a bit of a surprise there, a bit of excitement added to it, as Zakaria has it now, gives it to Witsel, and of course the old man just buggers it up. And come on, let's try and cut them open. We've got Ruzicka on the ball. There's Haaland making a move. Right, I'll say we're actually the better team now, because we've come into the game a lot, as Ruzicka gives it around the corner to Axel Witsel to strike, and it's going to deflect to Reus, is it? Marco, please get there, but no, shepherded away. However, we're going to come out and wave after wave from the Black and Amber Army, as that's a good ball around the corner. Here's Ruzicka. He's been a good player for us this year. Oh, and it's just wide of Manny Neuer's net. So close from Milot to opening the scoring for us. And here's Tommaso Muller, who gives it. Goes for a 1-2. He's actually scored 12 goals. How is that a free kick? How is that a free kick? It was a beautiful tackle from Nicola Schultz, but it's going to give him a position of real intent to score. As who is it? Is it Sane? I think it is. Yellow card as well. It was a right tackle. He's going to step over it. Sane to strike, and oh, he went for the opposite corner, but it just went over. And this first half looks like it's coming to some real pace. Now the tempo has increased magnificently. As Aubameyang, big tackle from Emre Can. It's caught from Roman Burkitt, preventing the corner. Right, can we just take this at half-time, or can we get an attack off? No, we'll have to take it. No stoppage time at all. As, yeah, it is 0-0 against Bayern. I mean, I'd take this result at the end of the day. I mean, I would like a win away from home would be difficult, but I'd love it if we beat these. Love it, because we get closer to the top of the league as Zakaria comes off for Guerreiro, and he's just got to come on, and Jadon Sancho for Julian Brandt, and here's Erling Haaland. Right, let's get started very, very quickly. Jadon Sancho. Sancho with a bit of a flip-flap. He's still got the ball as Jadon. Right, come on. Be our lifeline off the bench. He passes it to Vajiman, miles offside. That was great. And here's Muller again. Right, he's the top scorer. Got to watch out for. He's benching Lewandowski. Can you believe that? No, it's Aubameyang, sorry. Benching Lever, but how? I don't understand that. He scored against us last time, though. Maybe it's a psychological advantage playing him against his old team as he's still winning the ball in dangerous positions. 60 minutes on the clock, and I think Bayern have just edged it in the second half. And here's Axel Witsel. Gives it into Rajicka. Right, can we create a chance here? Rajicka, come on. I call him a different name every time, but can he finally score? It looked like it were going top bins, but saved. And if I'm not wrong, these teams actually played each other very, very lately. Were it like Friday? Saturday? Berkey, what are you doing? I think it was 3-2 just to Bayern, as here he comes. Lewandowski, it's got to be, hasn't it? Yeah, Robin Lewandowski enters the field of play. They're actually both ex-Dortmund players. Both of them. Sane isn't. Sane, what are you doing, Emre Can? And Emre Can's cost us the game. Oh my days. Well, it's still not over, of course, but what a stupid tackle. And I know you guys are telling me to stay on my feet, but trust me, I slide tackle a lot, and I get them right with literally every other player apart from Emre Can there. What is he doing? What is he doing? If it's any other player with good sliding, Sergio Ramos, etc., slides straight in there, gets the ball away and gets on a counter, but no, gifts him a goal. And here's Erling Haaland. Right, come on, we've got to rebuild again. We've got to rebuild. We've been doing okay in that first half. We just need to try and get back on it. As Jadon Sancho has a run. Erling Haaland! Oh, it was flying, but so was Neuer to hit it away. He's been really good for Dortmund. We could have had a goal. Why is it a free kick? Oh, and here he comes. Tommaso Muller wants a goal. He's given it to Kimmich. We've slid in. It's a really good pass. Douglas Costa. Good save from Berkey. We're still in it. One counter-attack and we've got a draw if we can actually utilise it as well. As we've made Royce come off and Holsack come on as Lewandowski wraps it up. Good finish. That's actually a legit goal that we couldn't do anything about. I say that though. We could have marked up correctly, couldn't we? Just let him have a free touch of the ball, put it straight in the back of the net, over our heads as well. And the boys just playing up. Oh well, Schinner, it counts, 2-0 Bayern. Oh, that's a good ball though, Jadon. That's a good ball. Did not expect that from Jadon Sancho. The way he's been playing. Milot Rajicka chips Neuer on his line. Right, we've got 4 more minutes to get back into this game against top of the league. Let's make the most of it. Superb goal from Milot. He's got his goal against Bayern. He was trying all game, wasn't he? So he's finally got it near the deadlock. As what a finish that is. Can we actually break the deadlock as well? As Neuer's chipped off his line a bit. And yeah, 4 more minutes. However, we don't want to let Bayern get into it. Come on. Don't let them 3-1 us. Don't let them 3-1 us. That's a good tackle from, is it Schultz this time? But we're not going to get to the other side of the field. They might get another. But come on, get to the other side if we can. He's blown up. No. Oh, no. We've lost 2-1 to Bayern. We can hold his head semi-high. This season's gone horrifically. However, that was a decent performance compared to some. Yes, we still lost, but we're giving it a good go. It's better than the games against like Leverkusen and Werder Bremen. Oh well, we've gone and lost. Okay, we've got a simulated game here as well. We've dropped to 4th. We could be out of the chuffing Champions League race at this rate. Don't let that happen. As we play Union Berlin, these have got a better goal difference than us, so we got to set up correctly. Want to play my strongest team, but I think I've got to rotate it as well. So here we go. Berkey's in the net. Mounier actually comes in. Vajman wasn't bad, but I just need to go for ratings a couple of times. Of course, when I'm simulating games as well. With Delaney, Hinteregger's back in. With Schultz at left back. Guerreiro and Witsel in the CDM roles with Brandt and Sancho in front of them. With Erling Haaland and Milot Rajicka. I'm going to give this formation until the next defeat, I think. If a defeat happens. If we win all the rest of the games or don't lose any, I'll be fine. But if we lose another game today, I think I've got to switch it up because it won't be working. However, we're against the 5 at the back. They might try and keep us out as we've just won 2-1. That actually isn't satisfying enough for me. I think I'm still going to change it as it was Rajicka's brace that gives us the win. Yeah, I think I'm going to opt for this formation, you know. We've got players that can fit into it better. Don't have to force cams and CDMs. We can have balanced midfielders. So let's see how the 4-3-3 attack does. And it is another simulated game though, so we're not going to get to try the formation on screen. And also it might hinder the likes of like Royce, who might have to play out wide sometimes. I know you guys told me to play him cam, but Jadon Sancho's, I think, our starters. We've got the England job as well. Hey! We're going to turn it down. And here we go. Augsburg, 16th position. We've got to do well here, as I'm going to take Brandt out, I think. Didn't realise he was that tired. So Royce, you're going to have to play on that wing. It goes up +4, though, with Berkey in the net. Meunier, Delaney, Hinteregger and Schultz can't change the defence, despite how tired they are as well. With Zakaria and Chan, my sitting midfielders. Yes, Chan over Witsel because he's tired. With Sancho in cam, hopefully he can do better like centrally, like that on his own, not out wide. With Rijeka out wide, he's good enough anyway, him. He's one of our best players. With Haaland and Marco Reus on the left. So, come on. Augsburg struggling this season. I don't know if they've conceded more goals than us or not. Because we just beat Union Berlin, but still conceded as well. Never thought about that. As is it a 5 at the back? We've come up against a lot of them. No, it's actually 4 with Achapong up front. He's decent. Can we get the victory? 0-0. 0-0 with Augsburg. That was so bad, even my camera decided to die. So yeah, we've got to go into his next game now against Stuttgart and actually play it. I'm going to give this formation another chance because I haven't played with it. It was the first game in it. And if you have any other suggestions apart from the 4-2-2-2, because we've tried it and it's unfortunately not working for me on this series, please leave them in the comments below. And Stuttgart are 18th position in the league. If we don't get points, 3 points that is, against these, I will be devastated. With Berkey in the goal, Meunier still staying in there, just with Delaney, Hinteregger and Schultz, Brandt, Zakaria and Royce in cam, with Rijeka, Haaland and Sancho moving to the left. Now, I know I've contradicted myself. I said I wanted him central, but it makes Royce better, it makes everyone's rating not go down, and it is bottom of the league as well, so we can experiment a little bit. Well, not bottom of the league, but 18th. So yeah, experimental time against 3 at the back, I see. And believe it or not, Stuttgart have actually conceded more goals than us, with Bredlow in the net. Hopefully he can concede a lot. Anton Adjua and Badstuber at the back, with Churloff, Didavi, Mangangala, and someone else with Andon and Sigurdsson up front. Okay, they're not bad. Oh, Kalanji's at the top of the triangle. Don't know how you say that name. I know Andon's okay. I know Badstuber once was a decent player, but it looks like a past team. 45 goals conceded from them. I think it's 34 from us and 51 goals scored from us. So top scorers against most conceders. Should be a bloodbath on paper. And here's David, I think it is. David Didavi or something like that. Might be completely making that up. As Rijika's been released though. Come on, Milot. Keep on going. We want loads of goals today if we can get them. I want to improve in this formation. As Marco Reus has it now. Marco Reus going forward. Backheels it to Julian Brandt. Oh, huge deflection. But it's gone in, and finally we lead! Julian Brandt is an actual boss. I mean, what a player he is for us. One of our best, I've got to say. Yes, it took a huge deflection, but still got that shot off straight away, knew what he was doing. Did it actually take a deflection? Yeah, it took it into the back of the net. I don't think he was scoring without it, but it got it, and we are 1-0 up. Here's Thomas Meunier. What can he do? He's usually been dodgy for me. As he gives it to Rijeka though. Ball into Erling Haaland. Oh, what a finish. 15 minutes in, it's 2. Come on, let's get these goals. Yes, I've said I want loads of goals in other games. So, I've got to hold myself back a bit. I'd rather have a clean sheet. You are correct in hearing that. I'd rather have a clean sheet than score loads of goals because we've scored them already. As what a finish this is. Volley on the left peg. Straight into that corner. And Erling Haaland, absolute monster. Go on, Zakaria. Keep on chasing. Keep on chasing. We need to try and make them make a mistake because look how open they are at the back. Playing 3 at the back when you're near bottom of the league is a death trap, honestly. I know they've got to go out there and win games with goals, but still, got to keep it good at the back. As Haaland's got another run on here. He's got a man free in the middle. I think that's Brandt. I'm going to cross it in first time. Julian Brandt takes a touch, volleys it in. Stuttgart, I mean, I want to give us praise, but Stuttgart are just awful. Of course, not calling them awful in real life to any fans of that team. I'm just saying on this career mode, bloody awful. As they've just let us straight through the middle. Julian Brandt, again, gets a brace in this first half by just volleying it in. But I've got a sneaking suspicion that won't be the only brace. Oh, however, we could let them have a goal. Don't let Stuttgart score. Jeez. Berkey just out there, but he's done a really bad roll. We've still kept the ball, still. I mean, that wasn't the best from me. But look at that. That's the best from me. Release straight through. Milot Rijeka. Can it be another brace? Just like I said, from Haaland. And it's the exact carbon copy of the last goal. Erling Haaland with one of those volleys into the bottom corner. Too easy. Too easy. Can just start chanting that already. Yes, we've been shocking for like the majority of this episode, but still, we're having a field day here. 4-0, I think, just before half-time whistle goes. And it's 2 from Julian and 2 from Erling. And here's Erling Haaland, passes it back to Marco Reus. Right, let's try and get forward. Erling Haaland here. Going to pass it in the middle. Right, we've got to run on here. Straight for the middle. Brandt could be on for a hat-trick in this first half. Oh, and he had to get it. Still going to get the corner. Can it be Haaland's hat-trick then if he gets this header? He does almost get there, but he doesn't just. As Haaland's going to pass it back to Brandt. It's the fight for the hat-trick. As I give it in the middle to Ruzicka. Back to Hinteregger, the centre-back, on a run. Get it again. Oh, he's put it straight into the path of Ruzicka. What can Ruzicka do? He's keeping the ball calmly. Gives it to Reus into Julian Brandt, is it? I think it is. It's either him or Haaland. But I don't care about the scorer. We've got 5-0 goals. 5-0 goals? 5 goals. And it is Brandt. Brandt with a hat-trick. Oh, that's nice. Haaland celebrating. It wasn't a race at the end of the day. As it's 5-0 in the first half. We haven't had this yet in, I think, any career mode. It's been utter domination. Stuttgart having like one look in, courtesy of a bad rollout from Berkey. But apart from that, they've been woeful. And come on, can we make it 6? We want 6. Oh, I can't get through that gap. As there's a player down injured as well. The ref had to stop the game. You've got to stop the game for that. I mean, maybe the ref wants us to score more goals, but got to feel for the opposition there. 5-0 down and losing a man as well. Didn't put a rough tackle in or anything. As it's time for substitutions. Reus can come off. He hadn't had a goal from there. Vajman can come on as well for Munich. I want to train him up as much as possible. And it's either going to be Guerreiro or Martin, but I'm going to leave that to fate. Because if Haaland gets a hat-trick, he can then come off. And don't make them come back. I can remember was it Paderborn or something, where we conceded like a 4-0 lead to a 4-3 one. Conceded 3 goals in that, so I don't want that to happen. Instead, I want more goals as Jadon Sancho's going to run on. He's got 3 centre-backs to run at. He's passed the first one. He's basically passed them all because they're not coming across. Jadon Sancho should have passed. That's my mistake, that is, as they're making substitutions. Probably need to make them all then. As it's a ball into the middle and it's a header. Is that Hinteregger, the centre-back? I think that's the first goal for Hinteregger. Superb header. Superb. Is it? It never showed us an actual close-up of the player. It's not even going to bother zooming in now. The cameraman's had enough. As, yeah, I think it is. Yeah, it definitely is. That looks like his player face. It is Hinteregger with a first goal for Dortmund and a header straight past the keeper. Do we even have time to fit in Sevilla? I honestly don't know at the moment, as we've got to keep on going. I'll do it though, I'll do it, as they've cut as well there, open, as Vajman gives the ball across to Brandt. He's on for 4, and we might get 7 here. Go on, put it through. Oh, that's gone completely wayward, as Haaland's going to not be greedy and pass it back though to Ruzicka, who hasn't got a goal this game. I think he's got a couple assists, as it's a turn from Brandt. He's not going to be greedy for 4, as he's going to give it to Jadon Sancho for 7 instead for the team. What a performance. Best of the season, even though we are playing low in the league. And yeah, 7-0. No difficulty change whatsoever. Just a real good performance from the lads. As he turns out, gives it to Sancho. All he has to do is pass it in that bottom corner. And let's keep skipping. Let's get more. Honestly, it's like Stuttgart's been AFK in this match. Yeah, they're still running. Oh, and that's an injury to Holsek. At least he's not started, but I never like an injury. As Haaland's on for a hat-trick. Keep running, Haaland. I want you in that box. It's going to go over instead to Jadon Sancho for a brace. And he's got a late brace. As it's 2 for him, 2 for Haaland, 3 for Brandt, 1 for Hinteregger, and 8 for Dortmund. Is it going to stop there, though? Who knows? Ruzicka not joining in the scoring, but he's definitely having fun with these assists. Brandt's going to come off because he's got his brace, and Emre Can's going to get a little bit of time in midfield. Hasn't had that in a while. We can't make it, well, we're not going to make it double figures, I don't think, but can we make it 9? I think we might actually be able to here. Erling Haaland for a hat-trick. Erling fires it. It's going to fall straight to... Who's that? Who is that? It's Holsler. Oh, yes. Get in. There we have it. It's 9. It's a bloodbath, like I said at the start. Expected and got. Beautiful performance from the lads. Sharing the goals out a bit as well nearer these latter stages. And I really do feel for that keeper. And no, we can't. We can't, can we? We can't. No difficulty change whatsoever. It's still on legendary. But these aren't being legendary against us. As, oh, it could have been it. Oh, and he's blown the whistle. He don't let us get his 10th goal. But I'll definitely take 9. We are definitely going to get top scorers this season. What a performance from the boys. Best performance of the season. And even though we had less possession somehow, we won 9-0. However, 9-0 doesn't matter now because we go straight into the Champions League. Should have probably took a couple more boys off. Damn it. I did take the likes of Brandt, I think, off as well. So he's definitely playing this game the way he played just then. And here is the team going to play in the Champions League. One change is Thomas Delaney coming out. You might think that's a shocker, but I feel like Chan's just a bit more better defensively, although that first game doesn't show it. He has been when I've not been commentating and all that. So Berkey's in the goal with Meunier, Chan, Hinteregger with who got the goal in the last game, and Schultz, Brandt, Zakaria and Royce with Rajika, Haaland and Sancho actually starting on that left wing again. Didn't mind him from there, got a brace. How's this Sevilla lineup looking then as we're at home? I think we're at home against Stuttgart. I remember all the goal music. So let's have a look at the Sevilla lineup. Here it is. They have Vaslik in net, who's decent. Any change I see? Ben Davies in there, okay. Instead of Acuna, who's on the bench. That's a very weird change. With Navas, Koundé, Diego Carlos and Davis. Gujelli, Nainggolan and Jordan with Irise, El Nasiri and Ocampos. As I don't know if Jordan's that good in the midfield as well. I think they've weakened a bit. Maybe they're just focusing on the league or something. I don't know. I don't know about La Liga in this save. I've already been there and done that with Ibar. Here's Emre Can. Right, pass through the middle. Pass it again. What a ball that is. Jadon Sancho on the end of it. Can we take an early lead? If we do, the pressure is completely off of us. Jadon Sancho cuts inside, but it's a good tackle from Diego Carlos. Definitely carrying on with how we finished the last game. I was going to pass in the middle there. Erling Haaland. What can Haaland try and do? Fit through that gap. Go on. I know you're a big man, but he's fit through it. Backheeled it into Rajika. They've got a really good partnership. Rajika, keep on going. Keep on battling. Put a cross in. What a ball as well. Royce on the angle. Oh, and he's made the keeper make a save. 22 minutes in. It's slowed a little bit down, but let's keep on going. Pass forward. Look who's keeping them all on. Someone make a big run straight to the strikers. Right, Haaland, there we go. It's not Haaland, actually. I don't know who it is, but whoever it is has just had a right at it. It's Rajika. He's so small and still got on the end of that header. That's why you don't play Ben Davies. There's Emre Can. Right, little 1-2. And now we go. We turn Zakaria. There we have it. He turns. He gives it to Erling. Erling across to Brandt. Through again. Go on, Jadon Sancho, whip a first-time ball and a good one into Haaland, just over the heads. But Rajika, move forward. Here's Denis Zakaria, gives it to Royce. Royce round the corner to Brandt, that's who it is. And Brandt, go on Denis Zakaria, go on. Yes, come on. That should be us through that. That should be us through. They look gutted and they've only conceded one goal. That is because we now have an away goal and a home goal. They must score 3 or... Two actually. Yeah, just 2 goals they need. As still, I'd rather be 2-0 up than 1. As what a finish that is, straight past the keeper, and it's beautiful. And we lead even more. Maybe I've underestimated Jordan a bit. He's done a bit of good passing there as Gujels gives it forward. El Nasiri, it's fallen to the other guy and he's had a shot. I'm surprised they didn't give a penalty. I completely followed through. I should not have done. I apologise, guys. But still, we've got away with it. As Zakaria has a ball through here. He's actually got a good ball off as well to Marco Royce. Royce, chip that over. It's Erling Haaland for his 11th goal. He's missed, but Royce is not going to. And it's all about the team, not the players, isn't it? So it's 2-0. They now need 3 to beat us. And it's bloody 3-0 to us on aggregate. What a goal that is. I mean, it's worked from back to front. That's what I mean. Complete team goal. As yeah, Haaland should have been the one finishing it off, but I'll forgive him because it's fallen straight to Royce and we have the comfortable lead now in the Champions League. And there we go, half time. We had a little bit of an attack on there. I'm ashamed he's blown the whistle, as I don't think I've played Martin yet in this competition. I don't think I'm going to just yet, so I don't know why I said that, but I think I'll bring him off the bench. But one player I'm taking off has to be Brandt. We have to save him. Magical Brandt. I already put him in a thumbnail. Can't do it again, but I wish I could. So Witsel comes on for him. And here's Axel Witsel. Witsel goes round the corner to Marco Royce. Oh, we've got to run on. We've got to run on. Beautiful running from Milot. Go on, Milot. Go on, score, Rajika. Go on, score. Oh, and what a save, the keeper. Oh, hang on. Hang on. Right, it's a goal for Sevilla. Out of the blue. Out of the blue. Completely out of the blue. Rajan Nainggolan with the assist. Completely caught me off guard. Lapse of concentration from me at the back. I was focusing on bringing whoever it was back. Hinteregger. I wanted him to come back and instead he's gone forward. And we've conceded to El Nasiri. First goal conceded Sevilla. Still 3-1 up, but we've got to watch ourselves. And here's Axel Witsel. We've got plenty of runs on here. This should be another goal. Come on. Sevilla defensively. I know they've got Koundé and Diego Carlos, who are some insane centre-backs on this game, but they haven't been up to scratch. I mean, we've been better, and that's saying something. Despite my lapse in concentration as Nainggolan almost threw their brilliant tackle. Zakaria, brilliant again. We've got the passion now, lads. Hopefully that 9-0 has just woken the team up for the rest of the season, going into next season when we start the big project Borussia Dortmund. I've got plans for that. As all my days, they almost score still. And here's Erling Haaland. Haaland onto Royce. Come on. Go on, make that run in the middle. Get it over the top. Haaland for a goal. And there it is. Done and dusted. Erling Haaland with the finish. Beautiful. It's done. It is done! Started off very slow this episode with Bayern and Hertha Berlin and Augsburg, but second half, these two games have really put the burners onto our play. 9-0 and now 4-1 on aggregate in the Champions League. Just what the doctor ordered after earlier. And here's Haaland. Right, what can Haaland do? He's keeping the ball in the middle. He's waiting for a run of Guerreiro. Rafael Guerreiro. Now, come on. Off the bench. Guerreiro. Oh, it looked on target. Another block in there as well as we've got a pass forward here. Straight through the middle. Marco Reus. Oh, I can't find it. And come on. Just keep them out for a bit longer. It's Rajan Nainggolan. Oh, that's poor. That is really poor from Berkey. He's been okay for the last 2 games, but if he does that again, he's gone in the project. Look at this. I mean, the goal was below par, but the save, oh my days, Roman. But no other keeper on the planet could do that, and that makes it a close game. I mean, not on aggregate, they would have had to score 2 more, but on the day it makes it close, and it gives us just a 3-2 lead. So I guess I'm satisfied with that, but it could have been a little bit better in the latter stages, especially the second half. But I'm moaning, even though we're through to the next round of the Champions League. Before we end today, let's have a look how everywhere else has gone. I mean, Bayern and Man City haven't really played yet. Not both of them together, them 2 games. We've won. Liverpool have won. Please don't say we've got Liverpool next. Madrid have thrashed Marseille. Juventus beating PSG. Manchester United beating Inter. And Real Madrid beating Lazio. Who have we got next, though? That's the question. And I've had to skip to this Leipzig game. We're not going to play it today, of course. Just to see if it actually tells us who we've got in the Champions League next. Oh, my God. Oh, my days. Right. Buckle up, boys, because we've got a really hard Champions League group game coming up. Well, not even group game. The next round coming up. Got to get the training for that, and it actually will be in the next episode. Both legs, so stay tuned for that. So unfortunately, guys, this is the end of this one. Like, comment, share, and subscribe with the notification bell on turned on as well, as we try and hit 1k before Christmas. Can we do it? If it's the incredible support you guys have already given us, we possibly can. So make sure to spread the video and spread the love. But that is it from me. Hope you've enjoyed this episode. Stay tuned for the Arsenal one in the upcoming days, and I will see you in a bit. Peace.